What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play 7 Nights Flashpoint. It is time for a simple raid on the Warner Braun Mega Corporation. New to town. Not much to say. We bought Matrix Snoop to make hacking a little bit easier for our hacker. It just saves a bit of time, and the price is honestly pretty small considering how much money you can make off of a mission. So, not much to bring up for the preamble. We do have our Understudy Vanguard here. Plenty of stuff we could probably get here. Let's make some bankroll. Either way, okay, so a slightly different layout from last time we were here. In fact, the fact that there's a captain right here makes it a little bit tougher because he's actually not a captain, he's a guy with a shotgun. This makes this a little bit more difficult. No one else is really nearby, but this guy is going to be kind of annoying. So, obviously want to put some poison in there. And I probably want to send my in... Yeah, I kind of want to hit him with 2 poisons if I can. Let's see. We're going to start right doing the normal delays. Nothing much to bring up here. I guess I'll do an early Venom trap, because why not? No reason not to, really. This is just kind of a freebie. I'm going to save the other one for something else who might be tankier down the line. But yeah, power level 6, these guys are definitely a bit more durable. That's fine. As far as the raid is concerned, grab these boxes, grab this host, come down. It'll be the exact same layout as when we ran this in episode 2. Like episode 2, yeah. Because we ended up getting the same spawn location, so this is just kind of correct for us. I don't think going for a Tox Cloud is correct here. We're going to have to walk through this location ourselves in most cases, so I'm not going to bother. So, yeah, we're just going to let them have their turn. We have a guard up there who's moving, fine. You're moving around, whatever. You're, yeah, far away. I don't care about you either. And then you're walking. You're not even walking. You're just kind of turning back and forth. I guess we don't have to kill him, right? It is probably theoretically possible to get around without causing any suspicion here, but I think that's going to be tough enough that it's maybe a tall ask. One consideration could certainly be... One other annoyance is that right now there's a bug where kills with damage over time don't count for the secondary objective, and so killing this guy with Venom Trap and Tox Cloud, whatever, is actually going to not advance the secondary. I wouldn't mind getting influence with her, but at the end of the day, if it can't really happen, it can't really happen. So, whatever. We're just going to maximize what we can. Run up here. Because he's already poisoned, I don't think I'm going to need to go for the really aggressive stuff. Nice, we actually got a shred on the first hit. It's about a 40% chance of happening, so it's kind of lucky. Excuse me. So because you still need to take 100 damage, we should shoot you. It's not going to be a great hit, but... Actually, I'm going to have him wait in case I need a stun for some reason. I shouldn't need a stun, but you never know. So I think just run up here and swipe twice is fine. Did we get at least 100 damage? Yep, okay, so hold out of poison. And so, similarly, I'm going to yield and see if I need to do anything else special here. So if I go here, I have 5 action points, which is enough to shoot 3 times. I think going from here is reasonable. I think I'm going to go for revolver first shot, since no one else is in earshot. This is totally safe. We get more damage this way. I guess we go for a shot 2. Oh, baby, let's go. And then I think I'm going to shoot you instead of spending the 1 action point walking. So let's just do that. Oh, sucks that you missed, but whatever. And then our hacker is going to be going this way. So we're going to have you turn off this camera. You can go here and then start charging forward. We have security escalation pending, but that's not going to be real when that guy dies. Pretty good amount of loot, 5k, and a decent file. Alright, more guards are known. Sure thing. Take our melee range pistol shot. We got a graze hit there, wasn't great. But with 40 health, we're actually guaranteed to kill with a sword. And so to get around the bug, we strike, down you go, and it counts as 2 kills now. Alright. Well, didn't need the Venom Trap, but it was there as safety in case things went wrong. And the bottom left we saw it was a Sigma 7 security AI. That occasionally matters. That will inform the kinds of things the AI will use as escalations. Also of note that our tally is only 2 per turn. So that's not too horrible. Anyway, 2 guards down. Gonna want to drop these with the Scourge, of course. Otherwise we charge forward. I didn't have to go forward yet. I could have simply delayed. I just get impatient sometimes. We know he steps forward. I believe this guy actually does have a full patrol path and moves. So last we saw, actually, because we were here before, this guy just stands still and turns back and forth. This guy actually walks around to here. And then this guy is going to run to here and then turn around and leave. So we can memorize the patrol path, but I believe this guy actually walks forward. I just almost never let him live this turn in normal gameplay. Anyway, we need to knock these bodies out. So we go this far. We're clearly in dissolve range. Still costs me 2 action points, so I'll eventually want the upgrade where not only do I get it down to, I think I can get it to 1, maybe even 0 AP. I can also drop the recharge rate a little bit lower. This would be nice. We won't have people being sent to go randomly investigate behind us and maybe surround us. But yeah, I don't have the action points to go for any real kills here, so I'm just going to kind of post up here on this wall, and I guess I can crouch in a little bit farther. I think this will be totally safe. I think it'll get... Like, these guys are going to turn around right away, I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, I think he's going to get one more step forward, but I think I'm still safe behind this barricade. So I'll crouch you up. And then we can just have you hang out right over here. That should be fine. You'll peek out if you need to shoot. Off you go. And for funsies, right, let's go ahead and use this new anticipation tool. Okay, he's actually going to be heading backwards. So never mind, I was wrong about that prediction. And then you are immediately turning around. Yep, so that's as far as you go. I'm not worried about it. So back he goes. Back you go. Let the rest of the guards. Yep, off you went. Keep yielding though, right? Let every other guard burn their turns up. No reason to rush this. Okay, so everyone has done their thing for the most part. Walk you here. Dissolve the body. Pretty gruesome if you think about it, but... oh well. Okay. How confident am I in killing this dude during this turn? I want to say I'm pretty confident. He's not heavily armored or anything. The annoyance is going to be getting actual line of sight on him. I have to go pretty far to get that. I have to go all the way up here, basically. I think it's fine, though. I think we'll make this work. We'll have our Cyber Knight go last in case we have to do initiative manipulation to make the turn work out well. He's actually... 65 seems like kind of low accuracy. Maybe he's slightly obscured. I think he's got one of the modded pistols, but maybe I'm griefing. Okay, well, put you here. There's really no way to get a line of sight on him without getting fully revealed, so it's just going to be walk all the way up and then shoot twice. So hello, you know I'm here. We all count as spotted. Missing sucks. Okay, well he's quite low. But the primary consideration I have is I might just need to stun him. And I can't get line of sight for 2 action points spent, so I'll have to spend 3. Being way up here. The first shot could kill. If it does, we are chilling. Yeah, we'll walk pretty close by. If we don't kill, I can always atomic stutter. And we'll just kind of march in from back here. We'll be kind of safe from these guys, right? They're not going to see us. 72%. So you are down to almost no health. But the thing is, if I don't kill you, you get to act and shoot me, and that's bad. So I'm going to burn my stun cooldown. Even though it was likely that I succeed, it wasn't guaranteed. And so I didn't like that. Well, we can re-hit Tactical Surge here. And because I think we're all kind of safe in our current location, I'm going to jam kit that camera before I forget. It will turn on in a couple of turns, but let's again let the guards go spend their turn doing whatever. Okay, you're checking out the box still. You're going to turn back. Okay. Yeah, right. You're going to go all the way over there, then start coming back. I could try to sneak in my hacker, but I'm going to let him go last. So if I go there, I'm in sword range. Down you go. I don't have a way of turning off that corpse, so we will eventually get escalation out of that. But it'll be a bit at least. And let's go ahead and charge the rest of the team in. I think going for swords here is probably incorrect. Let's see. You're at a 12, so I'm not worried about you at all. I think charging in the Vanguard is reasonable. And I can have... Well, it's her or the Cyberknight can just loot, right? Because the Cyberknight can run up like this and loot and come this way, and the Vanguard wouldn't have to run as far. But it is more damage per action point to use a sword, so I'm going to say... You don't have to reload, I don't have to do anything else. We'll do that first strike, and then I think with the 3 of us remaining, we can get this kill. I think this will be totally doable. If I'm wrong, I'll be really sad about it. You're still hidden, so the nice thing is you get stealth bonus accuracy on your first shot. How far do I have to go to not get my revolver heard? All the way out here? Well, I mean, technically, if I do stand here, I'm outside of vision range. I'm not sure if that's ideal. I kind of like it, actually. I think I'll biocoat this revolver shot. It's guaranteed to land. No one else can hear the shot. Big damage. And then I'll still throw more bullets in to try to play around the kill bug. Okay, well, I'm glad I biocoated you. You're not dead, by the way. You've got enough health that I've got to finish you off with somebody else, so... If I go here, you have 3 shots. That's actually not quite relevant. I'll have to go here. Use my revolver first. Also, I'm going to get seen here. I think you were already spotted anyway. But we go for shot 1. Great. Okay, lots of guards dead. Of course, their timers are ticking down, so all 3 of these are going to cause problems for me eventually. But we can run towards the Matrix host. We can't turn these pressure sensors off by just this. It only turns off this camera and these 3 laser gates. So, not terribly valuable. You're going to start turning back next turn. Let's go grab loot. Easy 2 pips to get there. Camera turns back on soon. Thankfully, won't find a corpse. But, again, these are going to time out eventually. It expires in 2 turns, expires in 3 turns, expires in 2 turns. Don't have a way around that one, so that'll just happen to us. I'm going to have you hug... Yeah, okay, you're going to go this way. That's fine. Yeah, can't keep the camera off forever. That doesn't really matter, but it's the corpse timer that is going to be a bit more of an ordeal. Alright, 3 pips to the lockbox. Alright, well, we are 37% of the way done. We got another sniper rifle blueprint we can sell for around 8k. That's something. And then I think, yeah, we're going to... Actually, you know what? What I would like to do is have a Venom Trap actually reach that guy. I'm not sure what route he's going to take, but I'm going to risk just, like, wasting the action point and getting nothing. Because if I don't get nothing, it's pretty sweet. And we get to deal damage early. Really not a guarantee, but I get to start the cooldown. And then... Yeah, so the problem is, I think it's too risky to try to start hacking right away. As much as I would like to. As much as I would like to, it's a pretty big risk because I don't know what he's going to be up to next turn. I don't know if I need to reload weapons, but what I can do is turn off this pressure sensor. And I'll have him loot. It'll be fine. It means I'll be even later on the hack start, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, pretty low value. It's okay though. Escalation is 1 tally per turn. Okay, so now we're getting 3 per turn. We got through 5 turns of, you know, default 2 tally. You're heading back. You did get poisoned, which we're happy about. Can no longer be stealth attacked because he's suspicious now. I'm feeling like we can get this kill. I mean, she's really far away and still has an attack, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, I'm feeling worse about it now. I'll just keep in mind that this guy's going to walk towards us. And It'll be close. If we actually shoot him from his front, he'll fall back and this guy will see the corpse. If we have him die to poison, then we won't have that be as much of an issue. Let's reload first because we're going to shoot. We're only going to get 1 AP back anyway. So might as well just kind of have this. Wait, I didn't grief this, right? I have line of sight. Okay. So walk up here. Take a shot. You hear footsteps. Yep. You turn back because you know things are happening. Okay, let's try to find a spot where you can stand and get line of sight. Hopefully there is one. I'll be really sad if there's not. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to go up here and just go for a stun. 3-turn cooldown, that makes it really easy. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. It's Atomic Stutter. 1 AP cost low cooldown stun. Just remove all mistakes. It's free. Okay, so you're not going to see me realistically. If I walk to here, I'm outside of your vision range. I can throw a Venom Trap at you. That just might reach. Yep. You are suspicious. You're going at 12. Which makes me think I can Tox Cloud you and it'll be totally fine. Means I'll have to like really not march forward. Okay, that one didn't reach, but it'll move forward to the end of this turn or the start of next turn. Oh well. So yeah, there's the poison. You're alert, you're suspicious, you're not going until initiative 10. Tactical Surge. I could probably just rush for this kill. But I guess if I'm able to wait, it's even worse for you because you're going to be taking almost all of your health from poison. If I can predict his movements, let's see. Well, you're behind a wall, so you're safe. I'm going to have you move. This will be fine, actually. He'll get seen for so little time that it won't matter. Yep. Okay, you can reload. You can wait. We know you're stunned. I have anticipation back. If I run a little bit forward, I can anticipate you. And I will know what your action's going to be. You're going to head back, so I don't have to do anything about this. Which means I can fully yield, and it's going to be fine. Which means I can start hacking. I can start hacking, and we're chilling. Alright, great. I did not have to drop the 10k on revealing this Matrix node. It just wouldn't have been that dangerous overall, but... you know, wouldn't have changed anything here. Tally catching use to kill both. It would have changed something here. We couldn't have seen this trap. And this trap is load of program, so it wouldn't have necessarily mattered, but... damage to Cybernet gets taken away. We scan. The annoying thing is there's active ice here. So I'm going to go back one step, put active ice on, because I'd have to disable this and this. Running back and forth is simply more efficient. Damage to connection and connection use both have to die. And I don't care about knocking... actually, I care a little bit about knocking out the camera. I care about these things a bit more, and I care about the CPU a bit. So I'm out of Matrix IO is the thing. So what I'm going to do is just run past this thing. Double null op, scan, spike the CPU. Get to feel slightly clever, and then we'll knock everything else out next turn. I should have enough action points to knock everything out, or at least get really close to doing so. I guess what I could also do is simply bypass this again. The problem is, so it's going to be... So what I could do is... next turn, run past this, which will cost me 9 action points, because this is going to cost me... or it's going to cost more than 9 action points. Or I can start here. I think starting there is fine. So basically this is plus tally plus AP, right? So I'm basically just like eating this cost right now. And I can't end my turn on Incinerator, so I'm going to go back here. But now next turn, when I have action points refreshed, I don't have to go through this like more difficult node. And I can just kind of book it out. You don't have to disable all the ice, you can just run in a straight line through everything. And it's going to be mostly okay in a lot of cases, but regardless, we're this way now. I do want to knock this down and knock out the camera, and then of course I want the loot here. So you're done. You haven't had your turn yet. Alright, off you go. It's looking like the 8 kills is going to be relatively easy to do. Down you go. Yield briefly. Let Tanya jam kit this pressure sensor. Easy clap. Grab our loot. And I'll come out of the room first. I don't need to reload yet. I'm feeling safe right now. We are going to get an escalation. This is from body timers, I believe. Yep, will expire end of turn. And I think it was this guy. So that's going to give us some escalation. It means that some random guards will be sent to go investigate me. We'll be fine overall, I think. I'm not going to get line of sight on him without going into the Toxic Cloud, which I don't want to do. So I'm just going to stand near the front here. A bit of a waste of action points, but whatever. Okay, so you two were told. And the escalation was Matrix High Alert, which I don't think is going to be a very big deal. So you've got an initiative of 21. You've got an initiative of 10. I'll delay, let you burn your turn up, which is running away. Very brave of you. Let's go ahead and start here. Connection has to be killed. Oh, there's actually 2 traps on a node now, finally. Okay. I'm going to start down here. Download, use a program, load a program. Okay, well, use and download. Then I'll come up here, and this is download, and connection health. Okay, so those are gone now. Gotta load these back up. AP cost and then tally. Sure. And then next turn we'll scan. We'll knock down everything here. And then we'll be done with a long-range camera that's been turned off for 4 or so turns. Seems pretty reasonable. You're going at 10. We can just kill you now. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I need to reload, though. Can I get in range for a sword? No, not really. Alright, then we're just going to walk here and use the pistol. That should be fine. I have most of the rest of my team able to still fight, so... Even though you haven't had your turn yet, and it means you could, you know, fire back at me, I'm truly unconcerned about the threat here. Okay, well, I'm just going to run really close up, I guess. Yeah, I'm close enough that I'm guaranteed a glancing hit. We get a real hit instead. Cool, okay. Well, you're gone. Can't go all that far forward, but I can at least get to here. My hacker will be done next turn. This body timer also ran out, by the way. And these guys will animate next turn and try to check out what's going on over here. Only 1 more kill to go, which should be very easy to get. Orders received, so you've also been sent, and you can see off you go to go check out the body. You're still unaware, so you can be our, like, 1 easy kill. I'll have my hacker grab this and probably leave. Instead of joining the rest of the team, he can just get this exit. And the rest of the team can run forward here and get our 3 boxes. Yep, these guards have been sent. This guy's just on his normal patrol. Alright, not much else to have to look at here. We know they're running. We know they're running. So, basically, am I going for the kill now or no? If I stand here, this is acceptable. Well, we'll see what the accuracy is. It's not going to be great, but it's not going to be garbage. It's going to be like -9. Wow, nice. Look at me. 2 shots here seems playable, although what I'd rather have is this guy started out and get a biocoat. So this is going to be too unplayable. So we'll have him start here. This will basically guaranteed land. Right, because this guy's unaware, so it doesn't matter if he's spotted or not. He's actually only hunted anyway. But biocoat is guaranteed to land here. It's only 50 extra damage, but it is extra damage. Hacker could finish his turn. This seems fine. Scan, we see... I'm going to reload Active Ice here, so we can knock them both down. So, damage to connection and tally. Okay, my connection is fine, so we'll go tally first, then connection, then remote controls. We will hack the radar array. There we go. Cool. Alright, well, we're in a good spot. You can disconnect now. And you'll run over and grab the loot box when there's time. While he's alive, we'll get a security escalation. We gotta kill him. 2 shots, 60% chance. We're supposed to land one of them. If we land 2, we're lucky. That's fine. Alright, Atomic Stutter is back up, which means we just prioritize the stun. Right, run as close as we can. I shouldn't be worried about you because you've got a job already. So I actually want to go ahead and not take the attack here. Because if I crit for some reason, he goes down to 30 health. He dies to poison and the bug happens. So I'm just going to have you do nothing. I'm going to have you end your turn right here. Alright, Tactical Surge is up yet again. We don't hit the hacker. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We don't get him. Run up for a sword swipe. That will work. Whack. Down you go. Alright. Let's have you run up and turn off this camera. Right there. Looks good. And you can keep running and grabbing this stuff. We'll save the action points on the Scourge instead. I'm going to leave you here. I should have continued to yield probably, but whatever. I'll leave you here. We'll yield. Let the guards take their turn. No way Venomcraft's going to reach. These are real walls. And there's your loot. And then I think there's no way I don't just run over here and go for the evac. This is a legal reinforcement spot, but they're not going to roll above the 15. Yep, so off they go. Which means we can sneak in behind them, although let me yield and have this guy move first. Yep, off he goes. Alright, yeah, now we are safe to just book it. Camera is down for this and the next 3 turns. Nothing else to look at, right? We're chilling. 1 box to go. Matrix Ghost is done. Only 2 sets for downloads there, unfortunately, but it's fine. And then looks like I can race you. Cybernet gets there first. To be fair, he has an implant that gives him move speed. Reinforcements are far away. Unfortunately, they will see these corpses, and so they will actually further raise escalation. But we can see that at power level 6, Warner Braun guards now have 77 damage reduction. They have their own assault rifle wielder, 400 health and what 40% damage reduction, so quite tanky. Takes, you know, what, 600 something damage, 800 damage to kill, not 800, 700 damage to kill. And then, you know, this is the regular basic guard. Much like us, they have their matching color scheme. Okay. So, yeah. What else is there to do but book it? I'm going to go ahead and go part way and stand behind a box, just in case they decide to turn around. This way I'm in a decent amount of cover. Cyber Knight is the farthest one forward, so we'll have him see if he can cheat in with only 1 AP. My mouse is very high DPI, and so getting 1 pixel at a time is actually kind of difficult. But I've been using like high DPI mouse movement for basically ever. I will leave you yielding here in case they turn around and I need to stun for some reason next turn. Yeah, so you're hunting back. You're still going forward, though. Same for you. Alright, well, Hacker can leave. Seems just fine to me. Mission success. Tanya won't get out till next turn, but that's fine. We'll just have you extract, that doesn't matter. Then we'll have you stand behind this pillar. You'll easily get out next turn. And yeah, I'm not worried about Tanya getting caught somehow. Like, there's no way they can get into attack range of her. So we'll have everyone evac and then she can make her way out. They're technically not told by the AA to do anything, so they're just patrolling, which is not going very far. And they're still hunting in that direction. Yeah, so the AA finally told them to move. Whatever. Good for you guys. And success. I will say, having access to Atomic Stutter lets us play so much more quickly, because if you get unlucky, you just stun them. And so you can suddenly play with a really aggressive forward mindset. And you can put a time accelerator on a 2-turn cooldown. So you just have to like take 1 turn off of not being risky, and you're just good forever. It's really, really powerful. It's really strong. Empyrean, cool name. So physical loot from 8 boxes, pretty good overall. We got 2 revolvers. So we got 2 level 2 revolver blueprints. That's pretty good. So we can definitely get ourselves some like early game weapon upgrades. And then, yeah, very few downloads because it was a really kind of crappy Matrix host. It seems as though... Actually, I'm not really sure. I haven't got enough information to know if like Matrix host quality, like how much stuff is there, is tied to the difficulty. I don't know yet. It's hard to say. Now, I think because we're only 30 minutes in, I'm probably going to play, yeah, no, we're at 1.97. So I want to play one more mission out and hit PL2, I think during this recording. Ultimately, right, we've got a raid on offer. And so here's the funny thing, actually. This is a meat space loot a bunch of files, and these actually come with payment. Whereas raids such as these don't. Which means I probably want to accept this mission right now while I'm still power level 1. Take this mission, run it, get whatever XP we get whatever loot is there, and then run this mission after when we're already power level 2, and that should have higher quality stuff for us overall. And that should just generally be a nicer mission. So I'm just taking some quick stock on what I do and don't want to do, right? This cooling is done, for example, so I want to go ahead and like let that actually be done. And then my Underworld hub is, when I have money, able to be upgraded. So I do want to do that when I get the chance to. I cannot upgrade this until I upgrade my space even more. Nothing I can do there. There are things I can sell like this, though. Like, again, this sniper rifle is going to be sold every time. The sniper body mod is going to be sold every time. Single shot damage can be used on revolvers, so I'll keep with that for now. I can sell smoke grenades. That's good. This can be used on revolvers and nothing else. That's eligible for me, so that's fine. That's still usable. I do have 1 account that I could sell. This can go to Dance Hall. We can bump her initiative, or her influence. Still not quite enough money to bump the Underworld hub, but that's okay. It's like we're due in 5 days. It's not too bad. Detox bench is open. Keep in mind, though, all my people are busy. So trainer can go to level 2. I could pay for that right now, and it would be acceptable. I'm not going to upgrade the command issue for a while. I will upgrade the barracks at some point, and so I think putting in cooling is acceptable here. Just to keep my workers busy, essentially. And so, yeah, I think the play is let's go run our second raid and hope it doesn't take too long, and we don't get, like, you know, a 2-hour-long episode, right? That would be the... It's not the goal here. But yeah, let's go ahead and say, let's grab this mission, and let's run it. So we're raiding... Oh, no. Oh, this is Kill 3 Captains, not raid. Sorry. Okay, this is a relatively small map. It is, of course, combat required because it's killing captains. So, turns out I made a mistake, and I thought it was a raid, but it's not. Normally, they do tell you what it is, and I just kind of misremembered what that dialogue meant. So, Kill 3 Captains does actually have slightly more base pay than Loot 3 Files. The difference is pretty small. It's like 10%. So, it doesn't really matter that we don't roll up, but... anyway, we have captains to kill, and we already know who our core squad is because we're not going to change that at all. Again, this map is relatively small and straightforward, so it should be a relatively quick escapade. Of course, we do have training to do. So overclock is capped out. Null op, I don't think I need this damage charge for a while. So I'm going to path over towards 0 interrupt. Level 7 will give me at most 2 skill points, so it'll be level 8 when I can finally learn this. Is what it is. You can be trained when it's time for that, but you're still just chilling in the trainer for now. My Vanguard can start getting points in Glasswalker. I don't need to go for Jam Kit at 0 AP yet, it's fine. But Glasswalker is still nice. This is just one of the very best talents. But I do want to try to go for a much more stealth-focused playstyle, and though I will cap this out because it's not that expensive, we're going to go and take points in Body Bag and K Protocol. I guess this doesn't stop the body timer, so maybe it's just mostly K Protocol. But try to reduce a lot of security and stay quiet for longer. This sort of like quasi-endgame point here. So it looks like that core group has all leveled up, right? The Hacker's going, the Scourge going, the Vanguard's going, the Cybernet's going. They do all have their modded weaponry. We've got a couple of revolvers. We've got some poison. We should be ready to go. This should be fine. Let's go kill 3 captains and some crumbling tunnels. We're on the ground. Okay, so there's only one guy. And I think you're far enough away that your patrol is not going to walk into me. What's also nice is there are no security devices on whatsoever. If we can go under 5 security level, which is I think very possible, we can get bonus XP. That's our only secondary, other than getting these 2 loot boxes, which, sure, right? 2 loot boxes and killing some captains for money, and then getting bonus XP is totally reasonable. Bonus XP as a secondary, by the way, will feed through people in the Simstream Trainer. It's a nice little upside. Now, this map has an escalation that puts landmines in, so I've got to make sure I'm, able to, deal with that well. I'm going to go part by part here, because as I walk forward, I'll get information on guards. We can now see these guys, and here's the Grunt Captain, right? Power level 6 Grunt Captain. Health bar is not that big, but a lot of damage reduction. Dies just as fast to poison, but dies much slower to conventional weaponry. Alright, a lot of guys revealed now. That was a graze, unfortunately, but it's okay. I've got 4 people ready to fight. Good shot, dude. That was a graze as well, I'm pretty sure. Well, the team gets revealed. That went pretty well, actually. We didn't get a glancing hit that time. I'm going to have you actually yield and let the hacker run this, because he has the least useful action points. He doesn't have great weaponry or good talents for them. Considering you are likely to die to a single attack, I'm going to actually march you pretty far forward here. You're already all the way up there and can't see me, so unless you're going to march forward, which I mean, that might happen. I'd have to be a little bit concerned. But you're at 16, so I'm not too worried. I'm going to march you all the way up here. Even more bad guys are known. But this is a guaranteed hit. Glancing hit. And down you go. Okay, so how can I be the most useful that I can? I could maybe run over here and throw down Tox Cloud. This will probably get over them pretty well. I mean, they're all grouped up. So it's a, generally a good time for Tox Cloud. The problem is I'm not going to reach them very easily. Like, it's going to take a while to get there. But I'm still kind of feeling this as, like, the right choice. It will like, lurch forward at the start of next turn and probably hit them. At least hit most of them. So, of course, that guard can never tell anyone that he saw people. Tox Cloud comes forward, hits only 2, but at least something. I want to know what this guy's going to be up to. And unfortunately, I don't have a good way of doing that. And he also rolled higher than a lot of my team. So, here's the scary thing. Here's the really scary thing. If his job is run forward, these people are all in bad spots. You're at okay, so what I'm probably going to do here is actually say that you're going at 11. So just to not have this be risky, I'm going to run all the way out into the open, which means you might spot me, but I'm going to be behind a wall at least a little bit. Okay, so here's the strat. I'm going to go to here. Another guard gets reveals on me. Yep, sure. Go to here. This blocks a bit of the line of sight. Stun the Grunt Captain. I'll never know what his job actually was going to be. You're chilling. And then, of course, this guy needs to die before his turn when he goes on initiative 11. These barrels block some line of sight, so even though he is likely to turn around and spot me, it hopefully won't be too bad. But I'm not quite in range to spot him, unfortunately. Oh, right, that's the sword. So these 2 shots should be okay. But I probably played a little bit too fast. Okay, what are you doing? Shoot, you are heading this way. Oh, okay, your turn ended. See, I was pretty sure it was going to be too gross, but yeah, that was... I don't know, I'm taking some pretty big risks here. Alright, well, this is a good first shot. Decent second shot. And just take the third shot. Cool. Oh, you see me because of him dying. Right. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, well, I can still get some decent damage to this guy. I'm not sure I can kill him, but the only guy that can still go is you, and you're pretty far away. So what I'm kind of thinking here... Here, let me actually let this guy act. Okay, you are heading over. But are you going to actually scare me? Yes? Ugh. Am I getting shot? Am I getting shot? Am I getting shot? Yes. That's not great. My Cyber Knight is wounded. Probably, anyway. He also Astro debuffed. Because everyone's seen him, he's got a bunch of minus evasion. Yeah, okay. Well, I deserve that, to be honest. Okay, well, you're not going till 12. You're going at 15, which is more dangerous. So what I want is as many Venom traps as possible. And the scarier thing is that, like, you're probably acting very soon, and I'm still out in the open. That is a huge problem. This is going to go poorly. I might want to throw smoke, by the way. But we're going to start with Venom traps. In fact, I can bounce them around. Okay, so I can Venom trap you. Nice. I'll Venom trap you. And then I'm pretty sure I need to smoke my Cyber Knight here. I think this is needed. I think I have to do this because too many people are likely to investigate what's going on, and we're just not going to be in cover otherwise. Now, it's worth noting that these two guys are alerted. And because they're alerted, they can freely attack anybody who's spotted, even if they didn't personally see that person. So, again, your initiative rolls, like, yours is above my Cyber Knight, but I can probably still kill this guy. I think I need the smoke to keep my Cyber Knight alive, because you and you are just going to act too early and make my life too difficult. So, smoke grenade. And the question basically is, do I want to stay out in the open and go for a shot or not? You're at 16. You're at 21. I think I'll be caught in the open too easily, so I'm going to go ahead and duck back. We get some poison damage. We get Glasswalker. Oh, I should have thought about the fact that I have Glasswalker, and that I would have gotten a bunch of initiative, and likely not been quite as... have to be quite as scared. But mistakes were made. Yeah, so Imperia now goes first. Still, though, Epsilon, yeah, you still were going to go really early, and so were you. So I think the plan right now is just... I mean, we can hide pretty easily, actually. Like, we can shoot this guy and hide. This guy, like... These guys will die to just damage over time, on their own, if we are able to stay, like, out of combat. If we hide right here, he literally can't reach us. He can't get around in time. This guy is still going to be really annoying to kill. And, like, going all the way up here means I don't have any action points to use my sword. We can just hide everybody inside the poison. Or inside the cloud, I should say. And they can't do anything about that. Alright, you're low enough to add a poison now. Nope, you do one more damage. I unfortunately don't have the AP for that, so... sucks to suck, but here we are. Yep, we're gonna just pile in smoke grenade. It's not beautiful. It is not beautiful. Yeah, you're still stunned. You're gonna run. Alright, you're not alert yet. Even though you see corpses, you still can't reach me yet. So you're done. You walked up. Yeah, all my team gets to go next. But, yeah, we're gonna have a hard time getting under 5 security level at this point. I have 2, maybe 3 spare action points. So this is guaranteed to land, which is cool. Okay, you died of poison now. I'm going to stand right here, which puts me... Actually, I can throw my Venom Trap early if I wanted to. I can walk to... here. I don't care that you see me. It doesn't really matter. I can Venom Trap the Grunt Captain. I can Venom Trap the Street Bender. I'm not sure which one's better, actually. This guy's tanky from armor. This guy's tanky from really, really high evasion. And the thing is, his evasion buff is gonna make them very hard to kill, right? So if I ever try to shoot, right? 12% chance to hit. Yikes. So that's a Venom Trap angle as far as I'm concerned. I believe smoke from grenades lasts 2 full turns past the throw. I'm going to yield. Okay, so I'm going to stand up here. If I reload then shoot, I have nothing left to do on my turn. And I can't shoot from outside of smoke. So best I could do is be extremely loud and shoot a pistol at them. So like shoot the revolver. I'm not sure it's a good idea. Then we can march you forward as well. Park you here towards the front of the smoke. Take the reload. I can double check smoke duration, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 turns. Yeah, next 2 turns. So it lasts 3. It lasts longer than the Agent EX's smoke. And yeah, I can't... Well, I have no action points. But I'm pretty sure I never could have done anything here. Well, you guys can be done. These guys can all act and do nothing. Got in my sights? No, you don't. You got nothing in your sights. And the nice thing is, like, these guys are only surprised. They see corpses that were already revealed. You know, that are already known. Okay. So, let's be a little bit smart about action points here. We're beating them in initiative the entire time. And the only guy who has a good initiative roll is dying to poison here by a lot, actually. So, I feel comfortable kind of running out here and going for big damage. Because at worst, the rest of my team still gets to go first and, you know, throw down smoke or something if it's really needed. There we go. We got some decent damage here. We grab some loot. Not horrible. Initiative roll looks decent here, yeah. Min roll 17, here we are. 1 Grunt Captain died. Okay, so you are unstunned. We need to kill you. Yeah, this smoke is still here, and I kind of want to let them waste all their turns while I can just hide in smoke. Because they can't do anything. So I might as well, right? I have no reason to be proactive here. That I can think of anyway. Because none of these guys can actually damage through smoke. I think I want to Tox Cloud this set. Well, let's see. You are already Tox Clouded. You're Venom Trap but not Tox Clouded, so I feel like... And you're going to die to Venom Trap anyway. So all I'd really get here is you. That feels kind of worth it, though. Well, I kind of want to save it for the tankier guys. They're all, of course, coming toward me. I think Tox Cloud this way is fine. I think this is very functional. It's going to refresh this duration, and it's going to deal real damage here. I think it's enough. All right, have fun. Yeah, and the big thing is these guys mostly don't know anything yet. Right? Most of these guys have not actually been entered into combat, and so they're just patrolling around. But it's not too scary. Not yet, anyway. You're taking cover. I don't care. Okay, so I have to do a little something about this. Yeah, you're not poisoned anymore. You're unaware entirely. So the question is, how alert do I want to make the rest of the guards this turn? So I've got a little bit of time to act with. Right, and I can choose to walk out. Shoot this guy like 2 or 3 times, and then walk back in. That should be a clean line. I know you'll always die. I know I've got to hide again, because you're going to be able to act in a sec. And unfortunately, my initiative is 10, so I can't be too fancy here. So, pistol, no one else can hear it. First shot sucks. Second shot's hopefully better. It is not. I'm easy next to smoke, so I can go for shot 3. We land 1. Cannot go shot 4. We hide. You're going to try to act and get nothing. And now you die. Well, you will die, I should say. Do you want this kill? We can use red, gold, and Empyrean for that, I think. You will die on your own to poison long term. You need to take another 80 damage. And then initiative roll-wise, you're at 18. You're at 15, so you're really close to death. I'm going to yield quickly. Let's have Empyrean knock this guy out. The smoke will end during this turn, by the way, at the end of this turn, so I have to make sure I'm going first. And the fact that you rolled an 18 is a little bit scary to me, because she's going to go early, and we're not going to have smoke to cover us. I don't want to burn another smoke grenade if I can help it. Ideally, we just get out of this. Wow, we really suck at this accuracy stuff. You low enough yet? Yep, you're low enough. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm going to be running back over, aren't I? I'm going to anticipate you, because that way we get crit on you, right? We get a bonus crit chance. I'm going to anticipate you as well, because what else is there to do? And so I think, let's walk up here and just take a pistol shot. Oh, right, I ran myself out of action points. I griefed a little bit. Okay, so both of us rolled above you. That's good news. You still have high evasion, though, so I have to find some way to not get shot by you or just deal real damage, which I don't have right now. I have to, like, walk in... Okay, so I could do this. Oh, no, that's walking a Toxide. That'd be wrong. But theoretically, right, walk in a melee range and just swipe your sword once is going to guarantee deal some damage. We get the kill that way. That's not realistic here. Okay, so... If I go here, I get Biocoat for free. Biocoat +1 is going to look pretty good overall. It probably kills. This guy's going to be a little bit annoying. But I have no other poisons up, right? Venom Trap is down, so... Hit chance here is pretty good. This won't quite kill. Right, he's got 75 health left, so we shoot again. Got to put him down to 50. I think we just did. Yep, you're at 38. You're dead. Okay, most of the team rolled well on initiative, but not everybody. So I'm probably going to want to save... I want some way to guarantee this kill happens. I don't know how. We could probably all hide behind this wall, maybe, but that's a little gross. We shredded armor. That's huge. Alright, so what I want is for you to go really late so that we can all dogpile this guy, because we're all ahead of him in initiative. So as long as you go late, we can hide from you. You're going to go at the end. My last 2 action points. This is basically a guaranteed kill. You're not poisoned or anything. Down you go. We got a graze there. And so the nice thing is, you're dead. You technically didn't see or hear anything. You're dead. You're dead. And though you're already alert, you have no new information. Down they go. That is all 3 captains dead. Our exit's still all the way over there, though. AI just told this guy to act, it looks like. You're going to be acting at some point. Yeah, so these guys are all going to act at some point. What I'm afraid of is how far you can go. Now, the nice thing is, you're debuffed, right? You have -1 move point, -25 move speed, like, you have -40 move speed and -1 move point, so you're going to have a hard time actually reaching me. Because not only do you have only 5 AP instead of 6, but it's going to take you, you know, functionally all that AP to go what would normally be 3 squares. Now, what I could do is just go for the stun. That would be functional. The fact that you're only suspicious means that you're not going to catch me anytime soon. I think just, yeah, swipe with the sword. It's unfortunately a graze here. I think we'll just take this stun because, I mean, I could have thought of this earlier and been like, oh, we'll just stun you. Who needs to lower your initiative? But whatever. We'll go melee pistol here. Okay, we actually hit full damage. That's good. And this just feels like it's going to be relatively easy now. Obviously kill him before his turn. Take the reload. Shoot 2 more times. Not bad. Good job, buddy. Okay. Well, yeah, escalation's probably from body timers. We can try to take some of them out with our, let's see, where are the corpses? So, yours will expire. Yeah, a lot of these have been discovered. That one will, that one will. We can knock, you know, some of these out on our own. We need to hide from you. No, you're not going to get close enough to matter. Like, even if you run in a straight line, your, like, move speed isn't buffed or anything, so I don't really care. Let these guys act. Yeah, you're going back that way. You're heading towards us, but I can bypass you. Right? We have nothing else to do this game but leave. So I'm going to be a little bit safe and, you know, slot in a reload here, but other than likely getting some escalation from a body time running out, which is exactly this one that I'm not going to double back for what it's worth, that escalation will almost certainly result in reinforcements. That is just about a guarantee. But we'll dissolve these guys, reload the pistol. You're stunned, so you're dead. Oh, nice. The escalation is tally, which is not as big of a deal, but it also means that if I want to get under security level 5, it means we have, right, 3 and a half, 4, and so I have basically 4 turns to get all the way out, which is going to be a little bit tight. It's going to be kind of tight, which is too bad. I'll have Tactical Surge up next turn, which will help, but we might not make it. The XP would be nice, but I'm not sure we can get it. It's just so far. Get what we can. Okay, there is another guard here. Fine. Ooh, wow. 40k? Not bad. You're gonna find corpses, probably. Yep. That's more escalation. It doesn't change the breakpoint on getting the next one, but it's still escalation. Okay, so this guy rolled a 15, which we're ahead of. You're just on regular patrols, but you might actually move toward us. I don't have anticipation up. How am I going to get with this guy? How am I going to get past you, actually? That's going to be a bit of an ordeal. I'm going to yield and see if second... Nope, he doesn't have stutter. So I think we have to be safe here and hide away. And unfortunately, we have to like let these guys all have a free turn. Which means we're not going to get secondary. We're not going to be able to get it. There's like really no way. You don't concern me yet. And we're not getting an escalation. But we are going to let this guy have his turn. Okay, so Tactical Surge seems fine to cast right now. Like, you need to wait. Your patrol is up towards the front. That's okay for now, though. This is the kind of time where it'd be really nice to have some of these other Vanguard abilities. Okay, cool. You're going the wrong way. That's great. That gives me some space. Let's wait one more, see where the other guy's going. Okay, you're going essentially the wrong way as well. Cool. This gives us space to run up and get stuff done. That's hugely beneficial. So those in, you know, farthest in the back need to do the most running. Okay, you rolled a 12, so I'm not too worried about you. You're gonna get we're gonna get a 16 escalation. Yeah, we're not gonna have any good way around this. I don't see how we can. We'd have to evac during the next turn to not tip over. That's not realistic. Well, sad to lose our objective, but we couldn't manage to stealth it out correctly. To be fair, like, it's kind of my screw up. I failed to keep it stealthy. So it definitely could have been. Unless I really try to get this kill, which I think is just super unrealistic. I think there's no way I actually like reach enough, you know, sources of damage here. Tox clouding this guy doesn't seem that worthwhile. Venom trapping him. I think is fine. Okay, you are lower than you seem. You're not quite dead on my screen, but I'm going to walk one more action point forward and then shoot you. Again, you being at a 12 is not a huge concern. Yep, you're dead. Probably didn't have to Venom Trap. So there's a very real chance that the escalation is going to be mines. My Vanguard should be fine about that, but... yeah, you're dead no matter what. I don't know why I would bother. You can just stand there and it's fine. I probably could have run these guys farther forward. Still probably wouldn't have gotten out. I'd have to go really, really far to make it, but... it would have been a little close. It would have almost been possible. Okay, one more corpse gets hidden or something, and we actually would have been alright. Anyway, whatever. Off we go. You're dead to poison, so there's no reason to act anything special here. Glasswalker gets the initiative. I think it didn't hit the entire team, though. Reinforcements come in, but don't look too scary. They're far enough away. We've got a Wildfire, a Street Berserk or whatever. Yeah, Street Berserk, right. At power level 6, they have 400 health, still 40 DR. The Wildfires do, in fact, get upgraded armor now. So, hard to deal with. And, of course, the Grunt Captain we already know about. Pretty big deal. Well, my entire team is going first. And, yeah, one of us could have gotten out, but obviously not the entire team. We're going to escalate. Looks like a lot of body timers are running out. So, that's just going to be... that'll be that. Let's see. I'm going to yield for now. Let the rest of the team kind of move up. Because these guys are going to get stuck like right around here. And I want to be able to support them the amount that they need. So, if I go that way, you can hear me. If I go this way, if you turn around, it's bad. So if I go this way, it's not too rough. Probably still needed another turn to get out, but this at least keeps me from almost... it almost certainly keeps me from getting spotted. It'll be really hard for them to actually track me at this point. Just means I need a couple more turns to get away. But yeah, we're going to get security level escalation. We're not going under 5. Put you here. Basically keep you in range of using all your abilities on my teammates. And at this point, they just don't know enough, right? We have not made any noise or gotten spotted anywhere on this side of the map, so they no longer know. We've managed to duck back into the shadows. We failed our XP goal. It is what it is. That's too bad. I would have liked that. Oh well. You're done. Right, you're on the way up. I did just get rid of my jam kit character. That could be a problem. There is always a chance that, you know, landmines show up. As unlikely as it is. I don't believe there's a landmine spawn up there. Yeah, I was off by, you know, a full 2 turns, basically, right? We didn't even get out on the turn we failed. It took an extra turn beyond that. So I'll be on the spot. I can go ahead and throw down Tactical Surge if needed for some reason. We get a second reinforcement spawn, which does not surprise me at all. But we have long passed them. So it's fine. It's just fine. Don't need Tactical Surge. We're all right here. Alright. Well, my Cybernite got shot at. He got hit. He likely takes stress. He likely takes an injury and wound. It's not a guarantee. It's a roll of the dice. Yep, it's a short injury and a short wound. Well, it's a short injury. Wounds, I think, all cost the same to heal. At least we made enough money to pay for it. We made enough money here to pay for it. You know, it's still a effective mission overall, but we did get some of our, you know, gains, you know, clawed from, essentially. So that's going to be due relatively soon. He's in the trainer. I would want to give him the... Now, worth noting, by the way, that if you leave a wound like this untreated, it will eventually exacerbate on its own. Just if you just don't heal it, it will eventually run out and upgrade to like level 2 and further lower my melee accuracy, move speed, and stress resistance. I like melee and move speed, so do want this healed, of course. Anyway, if I move forward on time at all, this mission will pop. And the thing is, I am going to be taking, in the real world, I will be away from my computer for about a week, and so they will likely have another map out by the time that the next episode is recorded. And so I'm going to hands off. I will basically do a little bit of base management off camera whenever I'm back at my computer, and then we'll probably be running this mission in and of itself in the next episode. So I will see you there in YouTube time in 1 day, in my time in about a week, and yeah, we'll see what awaits us then. I will see you. Bye-bye.